I'm here at South by Southwest at Troublemaker Studios talking Alita Battle Angel with Rosa and Keenan. How amazing was this whole experience, and how different was this than anything you've ever done?
Well, it was incredibly different for me because I had a 5-pound helmet on my head and 2 cameras pointed straight at my face, so there were no, practice takes. Every single take is viable to be used in the film, so I had to be on 150% of the time, even when I went to use the restroom. I had those cameras right in my face, so that was pretty different as well. Yeah. Wearing a cat suit, completely zipped in with batteries and recorders all over my body, and 57 dots on my face. And it's really interesting to be able to act through a conduit, you know what I mean? So I just saw some of that too, and it's pretty crazy how they've been matching to get my performance to make the most authentic performance.
Yeah, and you're working opposite that.
Yes.
So this is unique and different experience the whole way through as well.
Yeah. Well, this is my first film ever. So having my first film as well as working with someone in full visual effects, from head to toe, it was just so interesting to also work with that because we had so many obstacles as far
as the kissing scene,
intimate scenes that we had together. Like they put because obviously she has great hair now, and I wanted to push it behind her ear, but then they added like string
fake
to the
hair, like yarn, and just one chip
her
patch
helmet
right here.
I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like it's like can't really make
my
sense.
hair is completely in a helmet. They can't have anything obscuring any of the dots to get the cleanest performance captured. So he has a moment where he brushes the hair behind my ear, like a James Dean. He pulls me in for a kiss, and they just added one 3-inch strip of yarn.
But on the day, it was not as romantic as I'm sure in the film.
So he's like,
but no, it was such.
And your big first movie love scene.
Yes. First movie at all.
First shirt off.
Yeah. First shirt off.
First movie.
Shirt on.
First shirt on.
Yeah. No, it was incredible. Yeah, it was just such an incredible, and because the sets are just so immersive and. To be able to be in here, I don't know any other sets where you can just chill in afterwards. They've done such a good job like laying the infrastructure and creating a real atmosphere.
That all comes from, especially this movie is especially extraordinary because you have a script from James Cameron, and then you have the director of Sin City, you have the director of his favorite film, Spy Kids. You have these phenomenal, auteurs who create these crazy, insane universes, these immersive universes, and just working with those two as a pair was
amazing.
It was amazing.
I've seen your work and other things, and the strength you give to characters, and how well you're able to convey that emotion and the strength and the vulnerability, putting that all into this with that extra added CGI world. What was it like for you as an actress to see that translated? It must have been
Well, I choked up. I saw the few sneak peaks that you saw, and I get choked up every time. I've played, as you said, a lot of strong female characters, and I think that the beauty of Alita is that she's learning. She's completely new to this world. She doesn't know how it works or who she is, and she becomes a strong woman on her journey of self-discovery, of digging, of trying to find the truth about who she is. So that was. I had a lot of practice, obviously, inhabiting very capable women, but Alita she was a whole transformation. She was a whole learning, a whole birthing experience. She goes from, brand new to a woman in a short matter of time. And I think she enters all of these characters' lives, and they think, I have something to teach her. And in the end, she is the one who has taught them.
Mm-hmm. Are you two both conscious of how big of a deal this should and will be?
No, not at all.
Yeah, no. I guess you can say, in a way, kind of. Now just seeing and knowing that all these people are showing up tonight, and but yeah, I don't think we'll ever realize until we actually see it in theaters.
I think you digest it little morsels at a time because I was in my hotel room and I had just gotten my makeup done. And I'm sitting there looking at this wonderful view, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to a party. I'm going to the Alita party time. I'm going to a party for us tonight, for me. And I'm usually, I'm like, I'm at some event, I'm added to an event, or I'm at someone else's event or my friend's event, and I'm, just kind of hanging out. And tonight I'm like, I'm not going to be hanging out at all. This is like, it's our party.
Yeah. I saw online of all the training you did and all the stuff you did for this. How intense was that, and how important was that for you?
Well, when I walked into Keith Hirabayashi's studio, Champions, I was basically made out of croissants. I had written a short film in the time that in the 4 months that I was waiting to hear about Alita, and I was living a writer's life, and I was very, like I said, fat. I was just living off of coffee and bread, and I walked in there and I was like, all right, make me a superhero, make me a cyborg, and it was very grueling. I mean, I was working 2.5 hours every single day, with sometimes Sundays off, and doing Muay Thai and kickboxing and arm bars and forms, and it was very disciplining. I had to really change everything about my lifestyle and dedicate myself to this. I even had an opportunity to go away to do some movie in Modena, Italy, and for 2 weeks, just like all expense paid trip to this place, and I had to stay, and I had to really I had to become a warrior. That doesn't happen overnight.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.